Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are in day 12 of our practicing for next month for Halloween art journal. Next month, I do know that I'm going to do a book report. I have not said what it's going to be, but those many pages right there, I planned yesterday. Now, when I say planned, I have to be careful because I know that if I get too far into the planning, I get burnt out. Because my projects are usually 30 days, a month long, and I had made this video, but it was an hour and 10 minutes. So I have condensed it down, and I'm going to do a voiceover. I was looking for my science something or other stamps of Tim Holtz. They're in a big sheet, so they're not in my normal stamping storage boxes. But I can't find them. But instead, I found all this other stuff. I bought this California journal when I was in California in March at a bookstore. It's beautiful. I had stashed it someplace. I'm a bad stasher. That's why I can't find things half the time. I still haven't found my Tim Holtz stamps, but I found a bunch of other stuff. A coloring book. I am not against using these images because they're simple and they're things that I can draw. I have very little skills when it comes to drawing, but I do have fun. And so, just a bunch of stuff. I found some more Tim Holtz people. So those are going in the to-go bag. I found that my granddaughter and I did 3 or 4 years ago. And here's my paper dry completely from yesterday. It is scrumptious. Very scrumptious. I do have a piece of paper coming up. Now, I didn't do any of this with gel medium. I just did it with glue stick. So, yeah. But I patched that. I am thrilled with how that all turned out. And this morning, I'm kind of like exhausted with this topic. Not really. But I spent 6.5 hours yesterday working on next month. And I finished the book. I finished all my notes. I made a prompt list. I made my thumbnail. I made numbers for the entire month. I was on a roll. And it just was so easy and it was coming great. And I'm thrilled with how it looks or how I think it'll be. Most of those pages were my notes. There's 27 chapters in the book I'm doing. So it became quite a task. I wasn't sure about a couple things. Thank God for Wikipedia, because I found a thing that I had missed completely through the book. And I'm like, oh. So there's several themes. And when I say I've done my prompt list, it's very generic. And it can apply to anything in the month of October pretty much. A couple things need to be done. Yeah, I found this looking for my Tim Holtz stamps yesterday. And I went through it item by item by item. And that's why my video was an hour and 10, 15 minutes. I sorted things into piles that I'm going to take to the beach. Mostly because my entire October journal will be done down at the beach. Because we're going to spend pretty much the whole month down there. I don't even know if we're coming home. That'll be the longest we've stayed down there at one go. I think we've done 3 weeks before, but we were like so ready to come home for a couple days. But there's so much going on down at the beach in October. My sister's coming down at least twice, I think, or once, maybe twice. Our granddaughter's coming down for a weekend. I know our friends are going to be there that have a house close by. So, I mean, there's just a ton going on. And that was made for me years ago by the lady I used to scrapbook with. Anyhow, so most of my stuff will be done down at the beach, and we do not have a printer down there. I know. So I'm trying to print things ahead of time. Yes, we could get a printer. Yes, I've had a printer. I got a cheap one that I immediately replaced with a better one, but it is Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi signals are so bad down at the beach. Because they've been cobblestoned so many times. Anyhow, so I divided all these little things that I discovered that I had stashed from last year. And this is just stuff that I've collected for years and years and years. I divided it into stuff I could use in my Hobonichi, stuff I can use in my next month's journal, and put the rest of it back in my Halloween drawer. Little did I know that I had 2 Halloween drawers. It's ridiculous. The other one was very, very empty. It was not a lot of stuff in there. But there's a bunch of stuff that I've painted. There's a bunch of things that will apply to my journal for next month. And then I found this, which is some more ideology stuff, and it's all Halloween. I swear to God, I did not know I had this stuff. I did not buy it this year. I bought it several years ago. So that's all going in the beach to go box, bag, U-Haul truck, whatever, how much I ever end up taking is probably going to need a U-Haul truck. But that little pouch from Diane Reevely does not cut it. Trust me. I get a bigger pouch, but there's a few things. Oh God, I mean, I could make 17 30-day journals next month and still not use everything I have, which is insane. Insane. And a lot of it is curated from magazines, from some ephemera kits, some from printables from other people that I bought on Etsy. This was another ephemera pack. It could have come from Amazon. I'm not sure. Um, but anyhow, I brought it. There's some Kelly Perky paper that I've had from when she was still Kelly Perky. I was telling you about one time we stayed there and that big, huge barge went by our hotel room. Then before she was Paper Person, she was Kelly Perky. This is a lady that I've bought stuff off of Amazon or Etsy before. That's more yearbook pictures. Actually, from my 6th grade yearbook. Yeah. I didn't show you me. I think I was already cut out, actually. This is an old card. I found some Pear Tea stickers, which is one of the places I ordered stickers from in the very beginning. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Ridiculous amounts of stuff. But I did separate it into 3 piles. Things I could put in my Hobonichi. Oh my God, I love those things. I painted those, I think, when I first broke my leg. And I was like sitting in bed because I had to be in bed for 6 weeks with my leg up. And I was just bored beyond belief by the 3rd day. Anyhow, so I was arting. My husband would bring me some supplies if he could find them. Oh, those are all black sacks, like snack sacks. So I'm going to use those. I have not told you what my book is yet. I'm not going to tell you till October 1st. So don't even ask. If somebody guesses, don't say anything. Okay. Let it be a surprise for everybody. Anyhow, these are stickers, just tons of stickers. I think I've ordered a scary pack, a old movie pack, a new movie pack, Halloween movies. A lot of them don't apply to what I'm doing. So I'm just sorting through them. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas pack. I know last year I also had a Ghostbusters pack because that's what I did do last year was Ghostbusters. But it's insane how much stuff it's insane. It's insane. Like I said, I could make a couple tags from clothing that I do need a knife, but I don't, that one had a monster on it and I don't need that. So I put that one aside. The house is perfect. I was so excited with that. That came from somebody's Halloween pack, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember who that is. Mary? Maybe. It's a tad on the cutesy side, but it's enough scary that it'll work. Because I do need some stately manners. Anyhow, so, fun. I still haven't found the Tim Holtz stamps. They're the specimen labels pack. They're around here somewhere. Did I told you before that I'm a stasher? I just put things in so many different places. Yes, my drawers are labeled. Yes, I have a drawer that says Ranger. Are they in there? No. Was that the first place I looked? No, because I know I probably didn't put them in there. Anyhow. So I have pages and pages of stuff that I did, old magazines that I found. I was looking through that one because those might be okay, but I never really found one that was specifically would fit what I need. So I put those back in the drawer. Anyhow, I sorted through a lot of stuff. I curated a kit basically. I have ephemera, I have stamps, I have washi tape, the next thing is to completely curate the paper. Not the parts of paper, not the sticky paper, not the purchased paper, mostly my paper that I've painted because I have way too much. No, that's not true. You can't ever have too much. But I need to curate and go through because I need blacks, I need some reds, and I need some greens. I've come to the point I finished the book, so now I do know I need some greens. And probably half of this will not be used, more than half. But I want the options. I want the options because I'm not going any farther. I made a prompt list and it applies to kind of Halloween in general because I was trying to make it so if anybody else wants to use the prompts, they can. It doesn't very strictly follow the book, but it most all of them can be used for the month of Halloween or the month of October. Um oh, Halloween is in a whole month? Oh, silly me. Oh, anyhow. So, yes, you see me talking through this because I was talking, but it was way too long, way too long. Um anyhow, so we had another storm this morning, but the dog seems to be fine. We don't know what was wrong with the dog. This is the second or third time he's done this. So I don't know if he has, we don't think he has a seizure. But next time we take him to the vet, we're going to talk to the vet about it because, I mean, we don't know where it's coming from. So how do you describe it to the vet? We don't know. He just starts being so aggressive and kind of wants to hide for like 27 hours. This time it was close to 30. We just don't know. We just do not know what it is. This is the Kelly Perky paper. I was going through this. I used to have, she was the first one that I know of that came out with 4x8 size paper. So I got those kits monthly for 2 years when it finally dawned on me that I was not using them nearly fast enough. So I stopped. And that's when I went to Allie Edwards and got her Story by the Month kits. And I wasn't using those either quite quick enough. So I went to just her regular story kits. And I'm still getting those. Might stop them because I'm just not using them fast enough. And I'm getting closer and closer where I want to use all my own stuff most of the time. At least paper. This is all Kelly Perky before she was paper person. And I don't even know, is she still doing, I guess paper person is still going. I don't know. But I was just so thrilled that somebody was making 4x8 paper that I got it, and I got it for way too long. So, I have purchased paper, stickers, stamps, washi tape, and ephemera. Now I need to go through the paper that I made. And I have washi tape that matches that paper. And I will have my kit ready to go to the beach. And whatever I come up with, because I'm not going to go any farther than just making the prompts for next month, because I know I will burn out if I go too far. And I do like to work intuitively. I say that a lot. I do like to work intuitively. And as far as I want to go is the prompts, and I'm going to be journaling the topic of each chapter, and that's going to go in a pocket on each page. I know that. But that will be all done ahead of time because I need a typewriter, or a computer. What era am I in? I don't know. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.